supporting this bill. I want to commend the Minister's staff and Auckland Council for responding to community wishes, and also want to commend Parliament. I'm sure all parties will be supporting this unanimously, and it's an example about where we recognise a community need and we agree to support the proposal. I'm also heartened on behalf of the ACT Party to support it because it represents unwinding unnecessary law from a century ago, which constrains the development that the community is seeking, that constrains the use of an historic building, which itself has already been recycled and repurposed, as Steve Abel pointed out. It's been transported to the spot by barge to be repurposed, and it also supports aspirations for economic development. And I'm not talking about the kind of economic development that's going to see condominiums on the site, but just the ability to sell an ice cream and charge a couple of bucks for it and use the meagre profits from selling an ice cream to fund the ongoing maintenance and upkeep of the building. But having looked at some images of the building, I am concerned that it is significantly degraded, while I understand from reading some reports that the structure is in an adequate condition that will allow it to be remediated and repurposed, and I'm sure that there are competent designers and architects and engineers and builders who can achieve that. I am concerned about the potential need for resource consents and working in the coastal area, which can be quite complicated regulatory areas to navigate for anybody, whether you work in local government or you've got a private asset in the coastal area and you're trying to get resource consents to do things like build a seawall, upgrade a wharf, or any of the things that are no doubt going to be really necessary to support the long-term viability of the structure, this clubhouse. So I want to reaffirm the ACT Party supports this bill. When it's referred to Select Committee, we'll be wanting to make sure that that the questions around the viability of the building, around the design, making sure that there's a value for money pathway for the Takapuna Boating Club to actually remediate this building, and that they don't end up being given permission on one hand by Parliament, but being told no on the other hand, or impossible by local government through the Resource Management Act. So, Mr. Speaker, on this basis, I commend the bill to the House.
It's funny how it took the prospect of selling ice cream to make the ACT Party libertarian again.
I don't know. I think you might hear coffee coming up later on.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, it looks like an awesome building that could do it. It's in the ballot show in the 2026 general election. So let's hear more from